Hi, in this video I'm going to talk to you a little bit about learning to master yourself. You know, if you want to be a role model for other people or a leader, an effective leader, you need to first learn to master yourself. At least according to Peter Drucker, or even Socrates used to say that, know thyself. So how do we go about mastering ourselves? Well, one tool that is very common for leadership and for good people skills is using emotional intelligence. And we develop our emotional intelligence by learning to identify our emotions. How do we learn to identify our emotions? Through practice of meditations. It's probably the easiest and the quickest way. Probably a mindful meditation might be the most appropriate, but different meditations work better for certain types of people than other. So without actually knowing you, it's hard for me to say use this type of meditation or that. But in general, I would say a mindfulness meditation to get to learn to identify your emotions as they arise and learn to sort of control them. So when you're dealing with somebody, you realize, okay, I'm feeling angry, but that emotion right now put aside so I can deal with this person effectively as a leader or a role model or as a motivator or whatever your position or situation is in that given scenario. The next thing that we need to learn to do, if we're going to learn to master ourselves, is control our mind. You've heard the term monkey mind? Yeah, monkey mind. I get it, we all get it. It's a horrible thing. And it's worse today because of telephones and all this, and you get 20 million messages, and it's just like scatters your brain all over the place. So how do we go about learning to tame the monkey, tame that monkey mind and slow down? Well, there's different techniques. There's breathing techniques. Which worked really well for myself. The other one is I just turn off all my telephones and things like that so I have no interruptions, so I actually can focus on a given project. So I get projects all the time where I have, like right now I'm involved in editing this really cool book, but in order for me to work on that project, I have to actually literally turn off my internet connection on the laptop and on the telephone, because if not, I'll start getting messages and it's easy to get distracted, because sometimes it's a little bit technical, the editing, and it's not the most exciting task that I've ever done. Though it's interesting, but there's parts of it that are a little bit boring. I think you get my point. The other thing we can do for dealing with the monkey mind and trying to calm the monkey mind is not drinking an extensive amount of like caffeine drinks, a lot of sugar drinks, watching our diet. Exercise is really, really key to sort of calm the mind. And also learning a time when to manage your energies and when you're most focused. For example, some people, myself, usually I can focus really, really well in the morning. I can get 2-3 hours of just what they call flow state. But for me to actually do that though, in my case, is I get up, I do have a coffee, I don't bother and shower, any of that stuff, I just go straight to work. I just straight, and I'll have 2 or 3 really, probably the most productive 2 or 3 hours of the day. The other time of the days for myself is in the late afternoons, where my energy levels come up quite a bit as well. So you have to learn for you, when is the time that you can most focus and when is your flow time. Each person is different based on their, what they call meridian clock, their internal clock and things like that. Some people work really well late at night. I remember Barack Obama talking about how he was a late night guy and he used to do most of his work in the evening. Other people work really well in the morning. It's not really that I think one time is better than the other. It really depends on your body. I've tried for years now to try to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to do meditations. And what I find is it messes up really my whole day at the end. And what I mean by messes up is my energy levels go all over the place, and I'm not really like stable. So that's in my case. For other people, no. Other people, man, it's the best thing in the world for them to get up at 4:30 in the morning and do a meditation and go for a run and all that kind of stuff. Granted, I do get up often at 5 in the morning or something like that because I have to work all day, and if I don't, I won't run and I won't meditate because there won't be time. So that's another thing. But if I have the freedom and the option, thanks to coronavirus, I have a lot more free time than I've had in the past. I can manage my time according to my energy levels. So learning to manage your physical state when you're most productive will help you control that monkey mind. And making yourself every day shut off the phone, get off the electronics, get off all that stuff, and try to focus. Read a book, read something you enjoy reading, try to meditate, maybe having a conversation with somebody and just focus on that conversation with that person for 15, 20, or 30 minutes. I think there's a lot of people nowadays that can't do that actually. They can't engage in a conversation with somebody. It's really kind of freaky, but their minds are all over the place. And it's like you're talking to them, but you know they're not listening. And I just shut up and they go, oh no, I'm listening. You're not looking at me and you're looking at your phone or something like that, which not really the best in social skills. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. You get a little bit out of this. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give us a like. subscribe, comment. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Have a fantastic day. Take care.